because the reason why I'm not um, indulging in it further is because it's just gonna lend or lead rather to more useless conversations that none of us are gonna benefit of it because
Morning.
you're on one side of the coin, I'm on the other side of the coin, and it's very clear none of us are budging. So
Okay. Um, I'm going to be real. There's been no reason to budge, right? Because you've been unwilling to explain a lot of things, right? So if we can't get the full story, or if we can't even explain our side without being interrupted, how can you expect to have any sort of fruitful conversation?
see, but the thing is with interruption, right? That comes back to respect, and in my book, you earn respect. You don't just get it. There's plenty of cops that were in that. I would have full respect for it. I don't know you personally too well. I've heard things, but you know, hearing is one thing, experiencing it is something else. That other guy was an absolute douchebag, so that respect goes out the window. And if you're taking his side, which I can get because obviously he's your fellow officer, then you automatically lose that respect too. It's just how it goes. Like
So
if you come at me level-headed, if you came at me like this earlier, shit would have been fine. But it didn't.
Okay, whoa, wait a minute. Don't say, well, if you came at me level-headed, as if you weren't the individual who had approached me, all sorts of upset, and now you're claiming and trying to flip the coin saying I wasn't the one who was level-headed. Did you forget that happened?
I mean, did
Because
you
that's
forget
how
that
it
the guy
happened.
literally threatened to shoot me in the head if I lockpick his car?
Okay,
I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
Well,
I'm
hold
pretty
on.
sure that's illegal.
No, hold on. This happened before that. You can't use that as justification, claiming, well, this happened, therefore I shouldn't give you any respect. You're switching the order of events that occurred.
But that
You
was
approached
you
me
started.
coming at me sideways with no respect, despite the fact that I had no involvement in that situation. Let's not forget that. And then you sit here and say, I didn't get respect because I essentially agreed with the other officer, despite the fact that, again, I had no idea. And it wasn't me, and you would have known that.
It wasn't you. It wasn't you. Oh, that's true.
Okay, then
That's
why
true.
did you come at me sideways? Because you're
Listen,
saying that's the reason why I didn't get respect. And if I had treated you the way I'm treating you now, then I would have been given respect. But that I didn't give you any reason to not give me respect. You were the one who came at me sideways. Watch your head. Oop. Park. Oop, just a moment. Park this here.
to my understanding, you were there
I was not
when
there.
he said that.
Oh shit! I can't come to this door. Oh.
Rose, you okay? I heard an explosion.
Nah, I'm good. There's people running over there. I can't open this door. Can you open this for me and then lock it?
Affirmative.
Thank you.
Absolutely, can do.
All right, Bruce, if any time you can't see, please let me know.
No, I'm chilling.
All right. Like, again, let's not forget how this all originally started with me telling you that you'd be free to go if you just surrendered the vehicle. Right? So like the implication there that like I deserve to be given attitude from the start is a little off, don't you think?
I'm not from my POV because in my POV you were there, and if you weren't, then okay, that's different. But this
I
man has
wasn't.
been. This man has been.
I couldn't even tell you the street in which it happened on.
So I will tell you straight up, and I'm not even lying.
I'm
It was
taking the shackles
snowing.
off.
It was a blizzard.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to stop. The reason why this car went sideways was because I was trying to stop that hard because I didn't want to crash into anybody because I didn't want to be that guy. So I started stopping as hard as I could. I pulled the handbrake and the car started sliding like shit. I was literally going like 20, 30 miles per hour, not even. Like he barely bumped into me when our cars hit because I was almost to a stop. He's not going to be driving 100 miles per hour because I saw him come up from the sanitation gap. Like, and it happened in front of sanitation. Like, at most, he was going to be driving like 50, 60 miles per hour. I literally told him straight up, I was trying to stop. I couldn't. He gets out of his car, puts his gun in my face, and tells me that he's gonna shoot me in the head if I do that again. I mean, when do you expect me to return that? Like, I'm literally telling him it's an accident, and he's just being like, "I'm gonna shoot you in the head."
Hmm. Okay.
Like, you could literally see the tire stripes behind me from like the brakes.
Okay. So here's the thing with that. Unfortunately, um, I understand what you're saying to me, right? But I wasn't present for the situation. So you know, you can sit here and tell me, you were braking, you pulled the e-brake, and then the back end of the car gave out, whatever. I can't confirm any of those things, right? So you can tell me these things, but there's nothing I can do regarding that. What I can tell you is that if individuals are pulling out in front of officers, I mean, there's a reason you didn't get shot, right? If it's the first time in which it happened, yeah, you'll likely get off unless it was a very egregious, like, you know, very intentional. There was no reason anyone should have been on that side of the road. You know, weather conditions weren't exactly what they are now. But we also can't sit here and pretend that you didn't have involvement in the situation and that conveniently occurring, you know, in the situation at hand wasn't just a coincidence.
But in your professional experience, right? If something like that would happen, and you hear the other person say straight away, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry," I was trying to brake. Like, are you then gonna get out and pull your gun on him? Like, he did that twice in that whole thing.
I probably wouldn't have pulled a gun. However, you do need to understand that "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry" is very run of the mill. We hear this every fucking day when people are blocking, pulling out in front of us, pretending to be ignorant to what's occurring around them. Happens daily, every fucking day. The feigning ignorance happens every single day, nonstop, in an overwhelming majority of pursuits. So
I get that. Oh, I get that, but from somebody's tone in voice, like, you can tell if they're bullshitting or if they're being honest.
no, I can't agree with that. I feel you can likely tell with some people, but if I don't know you, for example, idiot's a prime example. If idiot said it a certain way, I know idiot enough to where I would very quickly be able to tell. Not only that, he probably wouldn't lie. You, on the other hand, I don't know you. How is anyone supposed to determine somebody's intent based on tone of voice alone? Which is why you need to understand you didn't get shot. Yes, the threat was made, but that pretty much serves as a warning, considering you mentioned he said if it were to happen again, then you would get shot.
Yeah, and then he did it again while I just got in his car, and he was like, "If you start lopping this, I'm gonna shoot you in the head."
I mean, police cars do contain police equipment.
And that
Is
justifies
justification.
lethal.
Yep. Were you
Oh,
shot? Did it
I'm
dissuade
not
you from
considering
doing
that
it?
lockpick. Honestly, it probably would have pursued me more than anything to do it.
Okay. I'm just gonna end the conversation here because I don't think we're gonna
I mean, listen,
see eye to
I think
eye.
we see eye to eye on like a lot of things. There's just some things we don't, and that's fine. It's okay. You have your opinion, I have mine. I think he overstepped twice enormously, and that's my opinion.
All right. Right now, you're being charged with reckless evading, resisting arrest, joyriding, and conspiracy. Unfortunately, we do not have that vehicle in question. However, do understand that just because you've been charged with joyriding for that vehicle now does not mean it would be double jeopardy in the event where you're to be found in possession of it again. All right. Give me a second here. Prior to any reductions, you're looking at 28 months, a $2,538 fine, and 3 points on your license. Let me verify how many you have. I think you had 10.
That would surprise me, honestly, but maybe.
So your license does indicate that you do have, or your MDT profile indicates you do have 10. Now, full disclosure, the MDT has had prior issues with not having points fall off when they should. So if you do start approaching 19 points, 19 is the threshold. Once you exceed 19, your license is suspended / revoked, depending on the officer, and it's illegal for you to drive. If it were to start getting closer to that, so you're going to be at 13, you should definitely have an officer manually go through incidents and determine whether or not you should have that. We would only have to comb through 30 days of reports, assuming you don't get arrested or cited very often. Should be fairly quick to do so. But essentially, you would just be getting an officer to verify that, hey, just a moment. I can take a look. Hold on. So you have an incident from the 21st, the 20th, the 16th, the 15th, and that one wouldn't matter. You got 2 points on the 15th. You got 3 points on the 16th. So you'd be at 5. You got no points for that. Lido Bank robbery, no points for that as well. So you should be at 5 points, not 10. But unfortunately, there's not much I can do considering it's an MDT issue. So it's out of my control. But again, if you were to approach that threshold, that's really the only time where you'd be bringing up, hey, listen, can you check, the last 30 days? Because I have not been issued any points that would bring me to over that amount. Understood?
Yeah.
Let's see here. So how do you plead to the 4 charges I had mentioned?
Not guilty.
Understood. I'm going to go ahead and get you fined in the amount of $2,538. There you are. And do you have any comments, any questions, or any concerns?
Nope. Have a good day.
You as well. I hope I hope we meet under better circumstances.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. Maybe next time I won't get threatened to shot twice. Who knows?
Well, hopefully you don't accidentally, pull in front of an officer. I mean, if it was an accident, surely, we can put forth an effort into ensuring it doesn't happen again, right?
I'll try.
That's all we can ask you to do. That's all we can ask. That being said, you have a wonderful day. Stay safe.
You too. Bye-bye.
Hmm. All right. Chat playlists. I'm gonna read out. Hold on. Sort by. We'll do popular. Full disclosure, I have no idea how any of these fucking songs are going to sound. All right. But I'm gonna list off playlist names. I'm going to skip some because I'm just not going to be listening to them. These are not going to be like popular songs that you have heard, to be clear. Okay, these are just genres. We're skipping what's new because the genres are all over the place.
Radio check.
10 with 2.
I think we scared all the criminals from doing crime because they're not allowed to be. Never mind.
There's inspirational, ambient, feeling good, uplifting, cinematic, travel, chill, delicate, indie pop, drift.
I think so, yeah.
Focus, enchanted, cruising, summer love. I'm not listening to classical. Chill beats, minimal, game day, world, energizing, indie, cruising. Okay, so cruising has a Um. Uh. I'm gonna say. Okay, I don't know what the exact term I'm looking for, but anytime you see anything like synthwave and it's like retro, there's always that car and like the orange and pink and purples. Okay, that's the vibe it's got, except it's not like it's a real car, but that's the vibe. I mean, we could give. Fuck it. Listen to the first song and see how that goes. Surely this can't go bad. This might be loud. I'm sorry in advance if it is. No. I don't know about this. Wait. This is not what I expected. Fuck it. I like this. I don't like the very start of it, but I can look past that. Wait. Rhodes been speaking with. Hmm. 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 I don't mind this song either. Hmm. I feel like there's a song that sounds similar to this. I'm skipping to the next one called Evening Drive. Oh, it's a lo-fi song. No, not listening. American Summer in Another Life. Okay. I'm gonna hope there's some potential with this song. Hello.
Hey, honey. You okay?
Yeah. Oh, what's up?
Just be careful out there today.
What? Huh?
Listen, I was asking about helicopter stuff the other day,
Right.
and then I warned you about that group. Um,
Right.
they, I didn't want to mention it, but they know where we live, and they're trying to threaten me by threatening you. And they're trying to scare me off, and just be careful.
Okay. Um. All right. Is there anything else I should know?
I'm gonna ask you something, and I want you to be honest.
Okay.
Because if you say that you want me to do this, I will do it, and I will do it. If they're threatening you, and they are, shall I stop? Shall I stop looking into this? Shall I just back off and do what they want me to do? Because if you want me to
hold
do
on,
that, I
hold on.
will.
No. What do they want you to do?
They want me to stop. They want me to stop digging, stop investigating, stop everything.
Okay. You're fairly good at, equations, right? And just math in general and determining if the outlook of something is fairly good. That being said, is there is there reason to look? And even if there is reason, is there going to be results on the other end? You know what I mean? Because if
I'll
the
say
answer,
this.
if it's not going to be fruitful, then why bother? If it is going to be fruitful, then yeah, absolutely continue. I'm not going to have you stop.
The issue is I don't know whether it's going to be fruitful. What? Do you know why the marshals were made there?
To investigate and whether that be, long-term investigations with gangs, alternatively looking into the PD. The ultimate authority, if you will.
That was part of it, yeah. The other part was because of stuff that happened on like July 6th when they went out of
Right.
the mob went to City Hall and that kind of stuff.
And
Stuff
that's
that
why
would
y'all got tanks.
threaten the Constitution or threaten the state. This is going in that direction. So this isn't necessarily the kind of thing where I think I'm going to have, a group of people that I'm going to lock up in prison. This is the kind of thing that might turn out to be a threat to the state and it's saving lives instead of, putting people behind bars.
Do you want me to deliver you bad news?
Yeah.
Am I wrong in saying that that's not going to be the direction of the marshals in the near future anyways? Aren't you guys supposed to be a toothless IA? And therefore, this isn't even going to fall in your wheelhouse?
We're kind of not doing that.
Oh.
We're carrying on as normal, if not with expanded responsibility.
So there has been reconsideration?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Okay, so I guess my trump card there isn't work.
I get it, but yeah. So,
Ooh. Um, honey, listen. Obviously we have selective enforcement, right? We pick and choose.
yeah.
If you feel it's worth looking into, you keep looking into it, right? You signed up for that job. I signed up for this job. If somebody's gonna threaten me by threatening you, I know damn well you would tell me to not change anything I'm doing, and we essentially can't live in fear that someone's gonna get hurt. People get hurt all the time. It's the unfortunate reality. We're police officers. We're pinned against this nonstop conveyor belt of crime that happens, and in any one of those crimes, we could get shot, we get run over, we get killed. Doesn't matter. That said, I mean, definitely be careful. Don't underestimate anything.
Yeah, McNulty was shot at by a attack helicopter the other night.
Honey, give it up.
So
I'm not dealing with fucking attack helicopters. That's not within my arsenal. I can't pull out a fucking tank.
listen, I'm working on getting the PD back the helicopter somehow. Okay, I agree, and there was a stealth bomber spotted this morning.
Honey, well, the sitting ducks. That's what we'll be. We don't have guns.
We're figuring that out. Okay, we're figuring that out.
We used to have jets. Can we get jets?
I'm gonna inquire. I'm gonna inquire about jets. Okay.
Okay. Because that sounds like the only solution. Because we can't even if we had an attack helicopter, honey, which sounds absurd, but even if hypothetical, it's useless. We pull it out, it's gonna get shot down. Wait a minute. When I got on duty today, I heard King talking about us not having ATC because ATC is only set up, from my understanding, down at Mission Row. Which Mission Row is
at the marshal office.
Okay. Why the fuck was he asking about ATC?
Because there was a
There was a huh?
Yeah, there was a
so someone had hemorrhoids? What?
There was a stealth bomber jet spotted over the city this morning.
Honey, I have a lot of things. I have a lot of patience. I have a lot of will, a lot of drive. I have a V12 engine and a Scout. What I don't fucking have is anything that can go airborne or deal with a stealth. One more time. A stealth what?
Stealth bomber.
Huh.
Yeah, I know it's pretty bad.
Well,
we're handling it.
okay. Yeah, y'all handle.
Just be careful and look up sometimes.
Honey, I'm always looking up.
Okay, that's good.
At some and down to most.
Damn right.
Okay, don't change for nobody. Love you.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye. We're going to skip to the song called Fast Life. We don't even know how it sounds. YOLO. Don't like it so far. Wait, I do like it. It's got like a Imagine Dragons vibe. Well. Okay. Um. Bruce and treated as CMC. Oh, the radio's still active. Wait. Huh? What is going on here? Or recycling. Also, I wonder if this can be put in the disposal locker. Nope. Interesting. Hmm. Good song, though. Is there a way to filter these? I want there to be lyrics. Oh. Is there food? Sick. It wouldn't let me pick it up. Ooh, moss is around. Good morning.
Morning.
I'm jumping in! I can see them south! I jumped in the canals! I jumped out of the I jumped over the
That
wall.
Cass,
It was
why?
sick. I've got the vehicle southbound of the canals.
Oh my god, Chad, it's 10 a.m. Holy fuck, I didn't even realize.
Continuing
Yes?
south all the way up to our rancho.
Before you
Not
go,
going
since
particularly
you were
quick.
I guess the primary on this scene. Do you mind
Might be
looking
a
over this
man.
warrant?
I don't know.
I know you can't
Off-road up
sign
to
it,
El Rancho,
but I just wanted you to
westbound
look
turn
over it
towards Carson.
for the
Stab- yeah,
primary
yeah.
and all
Hey,
that.
westbound Carson.
Hmm.
Braking, never mind crossing over Davis, crossing over Strawberry. Back into lanes of travel. Of course, there's two cars crossing the road as soon as
Anything
they
you
go
need me
through,
to
but I'm
add
okay.
that you think
Merging
I missed?
westbound
I
is
could
the Boulevard.
definitely do
Nope,
that.
I'll add. I'm
Braking,
gonna add my
right,
statement.
southbound Olympic Freeway
Just to
on-ramp,
clarify
travel
that
east.
I had believed that to be
secondary.
Nils,
We're continuing eastbound
because it sounded like
Olympic
Nils. In
Freeway.
addition to the fact that the same individual who also sounded like Nils was then bandaging as he was getting
Not
into the
taking
vehicle,
exit
escaping the
towards
area.
Power.
Yeah, that definitely helped solidify it.
And
Oh
eastbound.
yeah. I mean, I think we have enough even without that, but I think that would 100% like solidify it.
Yeah,
You know
let
what I
me
mean?
just throw that in so you don't get shafted.
Vehicle is slowing and taking the exit down to Popular.
'Cause, I mean, we have the photos and the blood exactly where he was and all that. That'll definitely help.
Hmm.
And then I guess a question for Warren, I couldn't get like King to sign this, right? Since he was on the scene, he'd be like biased. Is that correct?
No. No.
Oh, okay.
I mean I'm gonna be completely real with you. This system is fucking ass, and officers themselves should be able to write an arrest warrant, and if they can't, then they need to be spoken to and given areas of improvement, because an arrest warrant is no different than if you have someone in front of you under arrest and they request a bench trial. You need to justify every bit of PC for that arrest. So
Yeah.
the fact that there's a difference between an arrest warrant being put out and if an officer believes there's enough, that's it. That really should be it. They should be able to
And it gets
establish the
contested in court.
Exactly. Now, here's the thing. If, when looking into these warrants, someone sees that there isn't enough established PC, then yeah, the warrant gets taken down. And that officer should be spoken to. But, like, we have to jump through so many fucking hoops that, bitch, I wrote one arrest warrant in the past fucking year.
Yeah. I've not wrote many either. I only wrote one for a criminal negligent ownership. That's it. That's my second one right here.
I'm gonna speak to someone. What rank is Stevie? Because this is a department-wide issue. I'll check the roster, don't worry.
Well, I'm in sergeant. Got two
Ugh.
sergeants on duty from the LSPD, a lieutenant, a chief of police, and
Yeah, I don't want to skip chain of
SPD
command.
captain.
I'm not trying to get yelled
Oh, yeah,
at.
definitely not. Yeah, definitely not.
Side again.
Like it's stupid. If we have the PC, we should just submit a warrant.
Yeah, no, I can agree with you there.
It's
for sure,
silly.
but I guess they don't trust it. Some people aren't too good at writing warrants.
Okay,
right?
well then
So-
they shouldn't trust those individuals in the police department, or they don't
Yeah.
trust their teaching ability, or like
you have a good point, right? Because them same people who, if they can't find enough to get a warrant, then they definitely are going to find enough like on the field, to get people arrested like
it's
that.
silly. It's very, and the thing is, this predates anyone currently in command or high command. Like this is from when we had 3 captains Ruth, Slacks, and Turner. And back then, yeah, I would understand. But things have changed drastically, and I think that needs to change with it. All right, I'm going to finish this statement. Give me just a couple minutes. I should be done, and then you can submit.
I already
Okay.
picked it, but I haven't.
Actually,
like,
if your
told
statement
anyone
likely already
yet.
covers it, so it should be fine. So I'm
Oh,
gonna go
I
run
didn't
to
have
the back.
part about like you assuming like saying it sounded like Neil's. I wasn't close enough to hear that or see him bandaging or nothing like that. But
No, you're good. You're good. I'll write it all down. I'm gonna go do that
Okay.
now. Next song is called Crash. Hmm. 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 I like this song. Um. Called an Astron. Astron. Hmm. Like the vibe of the song.
Broken Ave.
Still eastbound, Mirror Park Boulevard. Enter Mirror Park.
Very low.
Southbound onto East Mirror Drive, 245 primary.
Still continuing southbound, East Mirror Drive. I said, pull that piece of shit over. I think he said I only pull your mom's panties aside. So I fucking launched this guy.
Oh my god. That's good. That was a good one.
West San Andreas, light right westbound Supply towards Popular, right northbound Popular. Be transitioning westbound Awick. Left southbound Meteor. Passing Pillbox. Over San Andreas, left, eastbound San Andreas. Left, northbound Strawberry. Disregard.
I
Tried to
didn't mean
break
to do that.
ankle and then he hit them. And
He
said
like
what's really
hit
good.
himself.
Even eastbound over the San Andreas Bridge.
Got tow on duty. Perfect.
We're gonna get him. Right, southbound Deer Park Boulevard, or El Rancho, correction.
Additionals required?
We use a parallel, right westbound
390.
Vespucci. Get black and colored Cheetah, S. Boots. I believe Maynard is inside the car, so Bessie hasn't been any interference yet, but they always show up eventually. Left,
There will be.
southbound, popular.
Can't get away with that interference, so they have to.
Real
I
shit.
like this song.
Still pushing southbound popular, passing the old Trooper police station. Still pushing southbound popular, speeds of about 100. Slowing left, eastbound, El Rancho Boulevard. Secondary, can you take it?
A affirmative 335 secondary left, northbound Orchardville. In Innocent. Right, eastbound Innocent. And over the Elysian Field Freeway, eastbound Innocent, left, northbound, merging onto Hood. Exited on El Rancho, left, northbound El Rancho.
Why does it
Left,
sound like the
westbound
start of an
Capitol.
80s like song?
Passing the Fudge Hospital, continuing westbound Capitol, approaching Popular. Right, northbound Popular. Immediate left, they're continuing west on Capitol, by the Juke. Across the Little Bighorn, continuing west on Capitol. Passing CMC. Merging left, westbound. Westbound Strawberry, immediate right, westbound Innocent. Westbound Innocent.
I like this song.
Slow in, left, southbound, cutting through towards the Fort
Oh.
Valley 22, right, westbound Innocent, immediate left, southbound Alter Street.
Matt
sanitation
Rhodes, this is not a
yard.
hit and run.
Maybe a block.
Slow, continuing, southbound Alter Street. And left, off-road towards Davis, and you eastbound Davis. Left, westbound through the Forum Ramp. 22 not taking the Forum Ramp, skipping onto the Diamond, instead going to be exiting on Carson. Being northbound towards Carson, crossing over Carson through the alleyways of Forum. Turning right and exiting on Forum Drive. Crossing over Forum Drive, going to be exiting on Strawberry. Cutting across Strawberry and taking a left in front of the laundromat towards the Lucky Plucker.
I like this song a lot.
Left,
Night
northbound
Traveler is the
Strawberry.
artist. Love Nobody Else.
Seeing northbound
You know
Strawberry,
what? I'm gonna
left,
play it here.
westbound through the alleyway, VCB.
Going out towards Power.
It should be easier to hear.
Cutting through the Plucker parking lot.
Make sure it's the same
Coming
one.
out towards Covenant. Or not Covenant,
Wait.
McDonald.
That
Is the
sounds
tracker
different.
off?
Oh,
I think
that's 'cause
it
it's
might
the wrong
be.
fucking song.
Isn't PBS is off the
Love
right?
Nobody Else right
Alright,
here.
245 secondary braking left northbound. They're going to go around to Jamestown Street
I
through
can
somebody's
control this
house.
with my keyboard.
Disgusting behavior. Out on Jamestown northbound turn. Oh, sorry.
Got it. 309 secondary left, westbound, Innocence, and immediate right northbound, Roy Low. Holding left westbound, going through 80.
It should
and
be
P-block.
louder. I don't know if it's gonna be louder than the V12.
I don't actually know who hangs out there anymore. Left westbound, 8 or Capital, passing Crusade. Looks like they're setting up to go into the alleyways behind the VU again. A firm, heading westbound. Going all the way to Power. Still pushing through the alleyways westbound now, going towards Alta.
A little louder.
Still pushing westbound through the alleyways. Out on Alta, but still the next set going towards Lower La Puerta. Crossing
Crossing all
over
the way to
Lower La
Calais.
Puerta. Northbound Calais. U-turn, heading southbound. Cutting off-road back towards the canals. Eastbound.
I'm on Alta.
They are exiting towards Alta.
Nice roads. They, I think almost got blocked by roads. Continuing off-road behind Forum Drive. Eastbound out to Davis. U-turning, trying to turn back west. Back
Okay.
west to Alta, west to Alta. Oh my god. Oh, I just hit you. They're continuing off-road back into the canal.
309 secondary, push it westbound. Might be going towards the Innocent Slip by the train depot rather than Calais. A firm. Exiting the train depot now, northbound. U-turning, heading southbound, Innocent. Cutting off-road. Down, Innocent. That jump you did in the canals was sick, by the way. I tried to copy you and I left northbound Power. Westbound Disregard did not make it. Continuing northbound Power.
I knew they wouldn't do that. That's why I didn't take the turn. I knew that.
Right eastbound Adams Apple and an immediate right southbound Elgin.
I'm gonna...
Still pushing eastbound.
We're gonna play
Innocent,
more songs
passing
by...
the Marshall's building.
Wait, this isn't even one of their most popular songs.
God King Dark's building, correction. Slowing right southbound going into the canals in Cyprus.
I'm gonna click this. Listen to other songs by them.
Exiting out onto El Rancho. Eastbound and immediate left northbound Popular. They left westbound going back into these alleyways. Gonna take a slip towards the canal again. Northbound into canal. Taking the immediate slip back up to Innocent. Eastbound. Right. Southbound going into these construction sites right off of Popular.
I'm back out the same side. Oh, shit. He's trying to exit out the same exit. Orchardville and I can't remember the name. Stand by.
I've got them west on Innocent.
Oh, you can. It's alright. I think you can go primary if you want.
No, you're good. I thought you guys got stuck back there.
Okay, no worries.
My car down.
Oh fuck.
335 secondary, continuing northbound Popular.
Ricky takes
Crossing
over for me.
underneath
Underface.
Olympic. In northbound Popular. Plant Supply. Left. Westbound into the canals. Left southbound through the canals. Then southbound in the canals, parallel Popular. Understand Andreas. Continuing southbound in the canals, parallel Popular. Capitol Bridge. Flowing, they're going to be left eastbound in the canals. Could be heading towards Palomino Jump. They could either fake it or they could take it.
Might be a block as well.
Affirmative, continuing eastbound in the canals. Still headed for that Palomino Jump. Taking the ramp up towards El Rancho. Headed for the jump now.
Didn't fake.
Looks like they took it. And they're facing southbound, Palomino Freeway. taking the exit for
These
Del
songs are
Perro
actually really
westbound,
fucking good.
taking a jump down into the train yard. Still mobile, but I'm smoking. They're continuing westbound on the train yard. Currently B for a moment. They're taking the jump up to Popular, took it, and they are getting on the ramp for Olympic Freeway. Color Elegy following behind. They cut across into opposing lanes. It said they might be taking the exit for Elgin. Affirmative, they are. Left southbound, immediate right, westbound through the alleyways. Left southbound are going to be exiting by the 24/7 here on Innocent. Left eastbound Innocent, immediate left northbound Elgin. And back onto the Olympic Freeway.
Be advised, LG is registered to Frank Scaletta.
Copy that.
Affirmative, taking the exit for Innocent. Holding left. Exiting on Innocent now. I am smoking. They're going to be taking the for the grass underneath the Perth Freeway. They're going to be taking a left. Could be Alter Street block here. Could be Alter Street block.
Going around.
There was a block here. Cassidy made it through.
He's trying to bully me. It's effective.
Who
I'm
is?
with them. There's another interference car. It's a grey and orange thing. Still northbound Alto with a target vehicle. Still north, crossing over San Andreas, braking hard. U-turning maybe, or stopping, I don't know which. Or they're delaying for their interference, I don't know. So we got
Guys,
3
back up.
interference cars. Yeah, we're gonna need them, yeah.
Car will be on the way.
Right, well, we'll clip a pit spike, I guess. Flip the car over, he's done. Upside down, gonna need help, please. He's being flipped over. I was flipped over, and they're going out northbound.
I'm setting spike on the stairs.
They're out northbound Alta Street.
Right turn.
I'm gonna try to keep the interference off you.
Copy that.
Oh, they're heavily, they full sent, they're airborne. I think we should just get aggressive with the primary vehicle considering the amount of interference cars.
Yeah,
Just
I'm already
southbound
doing
Las
it.
Lagunas.
I've already flipped them over once, so I'm just gonna keep trying that. My car's smoking now, though, because they brake checked me.
Affirm. Vehicles flipped and smoking.
That car's smoking really heavily now.
Still mobile.
Still northbound Las Lagunas. Black car's coming up 2 roads. He's going at speed. It's at speed. He's weaving for you.
He took out the car. Vehicle's out.
Yeah, he did.
2 individuals inside. 1 in a suit on foot eastbound getting into that black 2-door. And that black 2-door is northbound Las Lagunas.
Which one are you on? The black 2-door?
Affirm. Eastbound Spanish. Is anyone staying back with the Affirm? Eastbound Spanish with that 2-door vehicle. I'm sure what it is. Left northbound Meteor. Right,
77
eastbound
on the
Vonda
car
Boulevard.
or
On this
Affirm.
crashed out car is probably best. We got 2 on the chase right now.
35.
Full sending eastbound Mirror Park Boulevard, now merging southbound, passing the gas station. Hard braking, right westbound West Mirror Drive. Right westbound Bridge. Left merging southwest Glory Way. Right westbound Haywick.
Redirecting to you guys. This is maybe someone else.
10-9.
I'm coming towards you guys. What's the target vehicle description?
It's a black 2-door sports vehicle, RO Frank Scaletta, occupied twice westbound Del Perro Freeway, proper lanes. Taking the upper La Puerta turnoff, potentially going for the jump. Affirm going for the jump, slowing for Palomino. They flipped back on all 4, continuing west. Full sending